The pro-EU Remoaner crybaby Steve Bray is in the news again. Why? Because he's having another meltdown. The man who spends his time every single day outside Parliament with his stupid big hat, anti-Brexit hat, and shouting and screaming, "Stop Brexit," and he harasses the members of the public and MPs who try to just go to work. He had another row with Lee Anderson, as we've been talking about this on the channel and on social media a few days ago. This is the 7th time that they had a row, so we already know about that story, but it's been escalating since then. So we're going to go step by step to tell you exactly what's been happening. It's so idiotic. So first, let's remind you of what happened a few days ago when Steve Bray approached Lee Anderson, pro-Brexit MP, and a bit of banter happened, a bit of British banter. But Steve Bray doesn't understand it.
How's experience going, Lee? Looks like you're benefiting from them.
It's a new year.
Happy New Year.
But you've not got a new job yet, have you?
You're still
Same old job. You're still a parasite, you're still a
call
scrounger,
you
and you're still a malignant.
Nice
Most stable for people to say the same employment, isn't it?
Get off. Get off.
Get off.
It's so easy to trigger people like Steve Bray. On the one hand, Lee Anderson was saying, are you eventually going to get a job? Or you can do anything useful to society? But then, as we know, Steve Bray decided to report him to the police. Because theft. He actually thinks that's stealing. He just picked up the hat and he was smiling to the camera. And he's accusing Lee Anderson of stealing his hat. Then things escalated. So Steve Bray tweeted, "I've made a report to the Metropolitan Police regarding an incident that happened on Wednesday the 11th of January outside Portcullis House involving a Conservative member of Parliament." Technically, it wasn't outside Portcullis House, Lee and Steve Bray, because considering you've been outside Parliament for the past few years every day, you should really know how the building works. Anyway, so the problem we have is that I saw the whole video and everyone's been talking about it, and Lee Anderson actually responded to him saying, "After years of harassing Tory MPs, this nuisance is making a complaint to the Met Police. I was a witness to this. Bray had clearly been drinking and not looking for suitable employment. I also suspect the Met Police have better things to do, like investigate themselves." Oh, burn. Yeah, I think the police need to firstly investigate themselves and their dodgy behavior first, and then go after real criminals, and then maybe listen to Steve Bray's complaints. So the whole issue escalated. I tweeted saying, "Just for this, I'm going to buy you a pint later on, Lee Anderson, on the day." And as I said, promise made, promise delivered. Actually did meet up with Lee Anderson in a pub afterwards, and I said, I promised Lee Anderson a pint for triggering Steve Bray earlier today. Promise made, promise delivered. Guess what happened afterwards? Surprise, surprise. Steve Bray decided to block me on Twitter. Why is this even a thing? What's going on? And there are bigger problems right now in the country, and we are talking about them on a daily basis. And that's why, to be fair, while the whole thing is so nonsensical, it's good to just every now and then take a quick break and talk about some light-hearted nonsense for no reason, because it's all doom and gloomy. And I'm trying my best not to just talk about doom and gloomy stuff, and I can't really help it because of everything that happens every day in British politics. But I think it's good to just sometimes take a break, laugh at ourselves, and laugh at Steve Bray's unemployment and his stupid big hat. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.